Blessings, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I felt called today to have the intention of today's ceremony to be purification. And I just felt so inspired by all of these amazing trees. And the process of transformation for a tree it could be interpreted and seen as quite violent, quite difficult. This thing that they spent several seasons growing, now they just have to release. The beautiful thing about trees is they do it with such grace. Trees don't grip to their leaves. They offer them back to the earth. And in the process of doing it, it creates beauty. And it also creates growth. It creates nourishment. The leaves become the fertilizer for the roots and for the soil and for the other plants. And so there's this win-win situation that is the highest good of all. The trees offer the leaves. They are able to bring their energy inward. The sap retreats down into the roots. And in doing so, their process of transformation and letting go then benefits all of those that are around them. And I love the idea or the metaphor that we as humans are like trees, but we grew legs. We need just as much outside time, and our processes are actually very similar. And so if we look at our process of transformation and purification, when we're letting go of the things that no longer serve us, it's amazing how beautiful that process can be if we truly surrender to it. If we truly let go of the need to judge or put a story to it, but really participate fully in the moment in that transformational process. And by doing so, we are benefiting all of those around us. It is in our authenticity that is one of the greatest medicines that we carry. Simply being where you're at. Not needing to fight or struggle against or change, but recognizing that wherever you are at this moment and at all moments, that you are serving your highest potential. That your soul is on the path of growth and transformation. So if you're outside right now, taking a moment to connect with a tree, or maybe you can look out a window, or just imagine a tree. Feeling the strength, the groundedness, but also this ability to reach towards the heavens. What is it that you are ready to let go of today? How can you make this process a beautiful process by adding some intention and some gratitude? Can you let your leaves go gracefully without the need to hold or struggle against? Can you have that same level of compassion and tenderness that a tree has? A trust that by letting go, we are leaving room for more growth. So I welcome you to close your eyes for a moment, to connect with this moment, to connect with this breath, this heartbeat, this gift and medicine that it is to walk the earth another day. And noticing whatever is arising, recognizing it as exactly the medicine that your being and your soul is calling out to in order to grow and blossom. Where could you bring in more compassion and more awareness? We are not here to spiritually bypass or to get away from the feelings. We are here to enthusiastically, joyfully, or curiously, if you can't find joy in it, curiously looking inside of our being and trusting that we are where we need to be and that this process is constant. Life is changing all around us. Change is inevitable. So coming into trusting of this moment, even if you're experiencing confusion, trusting and honoring that confusion will be the shepherd that will deliver you to ultimate clarity. Because that confusion is an indication that your preconceived notions and your judgments about yourself and about the world are being challenged. And when you walk through the gateway, when this confusion delivers you to clarity, it'll be the most clear that you've ever been in your life. And so to trust as you experience hardship or challenge, that it is also a part of the path. The creek is the path, but so is the rock that the creek goes over. It is not an obstacle. It is a part of the creek. It is a part of the waters. The waters, not only do they see and recognize the rock, but they embrace, they wrap their arms around it. So in this moment, can you take that same kind of attitude with whatever experience you're having right now? With whatever thing or aspect of your being that you are working to release, to surrender, to transform. I welcome you to slowly open your eyes, allowing the light to come to you, keeping the awareness inside, fully connected to this present moment. Either visualizing this next part of the ceremony or doing it in earnest. If you can find some leaves, or just visualize. Each leaf could be this offering from the heart. It could be this shedding away of another story or another judgment that you have about your process. So as we cultivate this compassion, this understanding and patience with our being, and trust and faith that we are evolving and growing and changing at the rate at which our body is ready to change. I'd like to welcome you to place a leaf or just place your hand on your heart, and then imagine that you could just pour whatever it is that you're ready to release into that leaf, and then pouring a bunch of love and compassion and sweetness on top, and then gently releasing it to the ground. And then again, bringing in that awareness of what it is that you are ready to release with grace. And then sending love and honoring, thanking this aspect of your being. And release. Bringing that leaf to your heart, or visualizing bringing that leaf to your heart, or even imagining that your heart was a tree and it's pouring its leaves into this leaf. All the things that are ready to be released, that are ready to become nourishment, and releasing it down to the earth to be alchemized into love. Again, coming in this process, adopting this attitude of curiosity and childlike wonder. Be willing to experience the profound, the mystical, and the magical, and letting it go. Trusting in whatever that you are releasing, thanking it, because it kept you alive. Even if it's something that is hard or impacts others negatively, it still kept you alive, and so there can still be this moment of gratitude. You may not agree with exactly how it's acting, but you can agree that it has impact on you, and that you are here today having experienced those things. So pouring that love, acceptance, and giving it to the earth. And continuing at your own pace, I'll just hold space. I'll sing a little bit. And I welcome you if you feel like singing or laughing or smiling, clapping, dancing or shaking, to really allow the body and allow nature and allow whatever name you call God, whether it's Jesus or Buddha or Allah or Krishna or Divine Mother or Durga, Great Spirit, whatever it is, or maybe it's the love that pervades all things. Take the time to be guided, to be receptive, to just listen. What is it that your body, your nervous system, your heart, and your soul are needing in order to complete this experience? Siana no kalaya he te wanaye. Siama mondana ye te hoyane. Kiana no galana ye te shuvane. Koalana yana ye o na ye. Monolo galana ye ne. Hayadio una hulate, samano mongalana yohunaichi, zia no hotayana hunga momalaye, zia na momalamana ye chay mamonaye, zia na wakalana ye una boale. Kia namo mokalana ya una yane. Kia namo mokalana ya oka burane. Sama namo mokalana una yane. Gamolono garana ike shubane. Kia nawa watamana huna yane. Kia tato kalana huna yane. Siana momu kalana ige siane. Sumano momu kalana ige siane. When you feel ready, just taking a moment of stillness. And just feel. Ceremony is a co-creation. So after an action, after doing, take time to be, to receive, and to listen. Just make yourself available for a moment in that stillness. And I invite you, if you're outside, to find a branch, a small branch or a leaf, maybe some grass. And thankfully, I prefer not to break it off of a plant. And if you are going to break it off of a plant, I welcome you to ask the plant. See if you can get that biofeedback to gain permission. These branches, thankfully Beaver helped me out, and there's a little dam over there, and so I was able to just pull this cedar right off of a piece off the dam. So either using a little branch or some grasses, or you could just use your hands. If you're using your hands, you can gently cup and just begin to swipe off. If you have a branch, this is a purification technique that has been used for thousands and thousands of years. And just gently tapping yourself with the branch. This is a way of purifying energy and in bringing awareness, right? And so we want just a little bit of sensation. Don't beat yourself with the branch. Just this gentle, so that we're aware, right? That we feel the presence of this spirit of this plant cleansing us, or the spirit of our hands, imagining it pulling away all of the energy that is no longer serving us. All that we just released, now we embody into the physicality. We allow it to be graceful, to be easeful, and thanking your body for holding this sacred container, for being this vessel for divine consciousness to move through. And once you feel complete and you feel like you got it all out, maybe do a little shake. You could even put your hands down on the earth or on the floor and just gently give the energy, inhaling, opening the heart. Then imagine the energy washing down the arms into the earth. Inhaling into the heart, receiving nourishment. Imagining through your angel wings out to your back, 30 feet high into the air. You just bring all this energy from the Creator down through the back of your body and then out through the front of your arms and down into the earth. So imagining that process of all of that energy on the inhale, washing through the back side of the body into the heart, and then exhale out the front of the heart and down the arms into the earth. Do that 3 more times. On the last 2, add a sigh, nice, loud, and audible. And 1 more. You could once again shake off the arms, give a little tap with your branch. And then I'll offer a prayer and an invocation. Thank you, Creator. Thank you for all of these medicines that you have given us. Thank you for these medicines, even if they are bitter, even if they are hard and challenging. Thank you for teaching us and giving this opportunity to grow, to step further into remembrance of who we truly are. Thank you, Creator, for all of these gifts, for all of this love. Thank you, trees, and the spirit of the trees, for reminding us again and again to release what is not. Thank you to the waters, to remind us to flow, to remind us to be graceful, and to trust that wherever we're at in this moment, that we will continue to move downstream. Creator, Mother Earth, thank you. Mother Earth, thank you for all that you have given us. Thank you for the food in our bellies. Thank you for the water. Thank you for the fire in our bellies, the fire in our spirit. Thank you, Mother, for teaching us again and again to trust in the change, to trust in the shifting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mother Earth, for reminding us of the cycles, for reminding us of death, that at times there are parts of us that need to die. Nothing can be forever. So can we, Mother, we ask for help. Thank you for allowing us to see this transformation and these deaths with grace, to allow these transitions to be full of love, compassion, and full of all of our infinite upon infinite upon infinite angels and guides. Thank you to all of our angels and guides. Thank you. Thank you for carrying us through these moments of hardship. I call upon you and ask you for help for all the people on this planet, all of the beings on this planet. Thank you for flooding into each of them, for allowing them to feel the support, the unconditional love, and the sweetness that you bring us. Thank you for purifying what is no longer serving us, taking it out of our cells and cellular memory, purifying our DNA, even our atoms, our spaces between the atoms. Thank you for purifying all that is no longer serving us and returning it to the heart of the Creator, to be seen and honored, loved and cherished, healed to completion, alchemized into love completely. Thank you for rebirthing these aspects of our being at the tree of life and downloading us with all of the wisdom and the truth from those situations. Thank you, Creator, for teaching us what it feels like to not be so bound by desire. Thank you, Creator, for allowing us and reminding us what it feels like to trust in our process without the need to control or change or become or struggle against or fight. Thank you, Creator, for allowing us to participate and co-create with this love and this gift and this celebration that we call life. Thank you, Creator, for bringing us unbounded joy in this process of relief and release. Thank you for allowing this process to be full of all of the support and love and grace that we are needing to complete these cycles forever. Thank you for allowing this moment and this day to be a profound moment where we walk through the gateway, where we recognize we are no longer the same person anymore. May we remember it with every breath and every heartbeat, with every thought and belief, with every feeling and emotion and sensation of the body. May we honor it, may we love it, and may we cherish ourselves and our process for the highest love of all beings. We thank you, we honor you, we love you. Amen. Shabbat Shalom, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. All are forgiven, all are thanked. Thank you all so much for doing this work for yourself, for the world, for the earth, for Creator. I invite you now to just spend some time after I end the broadcast to just be, to just receive. If you're inside, maybe just step outside for a moment and absorb. And if you're outside, just bask in this container, in this energy field that you've co-created today. I love you all. Many blessings.